You know, my last couple of hatches have not been that good. I've been averaging 55% maybe for the last 2 or 3. And I got to thinking, you know, at first I thought maybe it was a fertility issue. Then I thought maybe I was having problems with my incubator, but it seemed to be working okay. I always tell everybody when you're getting poor hatch rates to check your thermostat, make sure your thermostat and your incubator is running correctly with a couple of calibrated thermometers, but mine seemed to be doing okay. And then it hit me. This window shade has been open, and this is a south-facing window, so in the late afternoon the sun's coming through this window and hitting this incubator right here. So when I close this window to close this shade for the last hatch, and so far I've got one bird in here. I mean, I've already got birds out in the brooder box, which I'll take you out and show you here in just a second, but I've got one bird in here. I've got to move out to the brooder box, and this one bird that just hatched brings me up to an 80% hatch rate. So it was really a problem with this sunshine coming through, heating up the incubator. So let me get this bird out. We'll take him out to the brooder box, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that. Just one little baby bird ready to go out to the brooder. So let's do that. All right, so get the shed open here. Good grief, it's hard. See how all the babies in here are doing. So far they look like they're doing good. Of course the light goes off as soon as I open it up, but let's get this thing open, get him in there. Looks like they need some water. Go refill their water, and I'll be right back. We'll take a look at them. All right, well, I got their water refilled. I can't really get the camera in here, getting in here at the same time. It's kind of cramped in here. I've got my lawnmower and all that in here. So let me get the water in here, and then I'll bring the camera in. We'll show you these guys. All right, so let's bring the camera inside, take a look at the babies. There we go. There's one brooder box. Babies, there's about 25, I think, in this brooder box, and roughly 25 in this brooder box too. Oh, and the light just went off, but that's okay. I think you can actually see them better. There's about 25 in this brooder box as well. I can't remember. I got to count them back up. Of course, you might be able to count them in the video, but anyway, they're doing good so far. No problems, no splayed legs or anything like that. I come out here and talk to you so I can face the camera because it's just too crowded in there to do that. But this has been by far my best hatch recently. No splayed legs, no issues at all. Almost all of them hatched on the same day, and then I had 2 of them that are stragglers that hatched out a little bit late. I've still got 5 or 6 eggs in the incubator that I'm waiting to hatch. I can't remember, 4 or 5 eggs maybe, that I'm waiting to see if they'll hatch or not. They may or they may not, but still I'm right at about an 80% hatch rate with this group, and it was all because I closed that shade, kept the sun off of them. So that brings me to another point. If you're having poor hatch rates, you know, make sure that you've got them in a fairly temperature controlled room, your incubator. Don't have them like right over an air conditioner or a heater vent, or, you know, in a window where the sun's going to come through and heat the thing up. You know, some of those kinds of things can really affect your hatch rate. It didn't even hit me because, you know, I'm gone during the day at work, and I didn't even think about that window being open, that shade being open, and the sun coming through, because it never happens when I'm home. It just didn't even hit me. And then finally I just thought of it and closed that shade, and lo and behold, hatch rate just boom through the ceiling, just immediately got better. So if you're having problems with your hatch rate, check to make sure you don't have them in a real drafty area, or, you know, your incubator outside where the temperature really fluctuates heavily outside. Have them in a fairly controlled area, and it's going to improve your hatch rate on that. So anyway, just a quick video today. I just wanted to address that topic with you guys, just in case you were having a similar issue, and hopefully it helps you out a little bit. I don't really have much else to go over with these guys today, just some baby birds. Finally a decent hatch rate out of them, so we'll be filling up the grow out pins here in a couple of weeks. That's it for today though. Thank you guys for watching. As always, God bless.